Good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about construction of achievement test in science. I am Dr. Madhavanan, working as assistant professor in physical science at Tyagaraja College of Preceptors, Madurai. So achievement test means the most common type of achievement test is a standardized test developed to measure skills and knowledge learned in a given grade level, usually through planned instruction such as training or in classroom instruction, that is known as achievement test. So in the achievement test we can find out what is the student's achievement level, student's understanding level in a particular period. So the steps in the preparation of the achievement test we can discuss first of all. First one is the planning the test. Second one is preparing the blueprint, beginning and editing the question paper. Next, administering the test. Next, scoring the test. At last, evaluating the test. These are the steps involved in the preparation of achievement test. Planning the test. In the planning of achievement test, we must consider the following things. First, weightage to objectives. Second, weightage to different areas of content. Third one is weightage of different forms of questions. Fourth one is scheme of options. Fifth one is sections. So these are all the planning the achievement test. Next, weightage to objectives. What is meant by weightage to objectives? Selection of objectives and allotting marks to each. That means objectives means whether knowledge, understand, application and skill. These are all the four objectives which we are aimed to teach the students for a particular area or particular chapter. So we must first of all fix the weightage of the objectives to the particular chapter. Which one you can fix the weightage, which one is high, which one is low. For example, knowledge, understanding, application and skill. Maximum in the science part, the maximum when we teach the students, we must accept them the understanding objective is high. Then second one is weightage of different areas of content. For example, according to the content importance, weightage to be allotted. That means if we are teaching the 5 lessons, our achievement test is we fix the question papers for the 50 marks. Then each chapter should be 10 marks. Maximum we must allot equal marks for all chapters is very good for the achievement test. We can decide which one is important chapter, which one is least important chapter. So we can change the weightage. Usually the weightage is distributed equally for all the chapters is good for the achievement test. Then weightage to different forms of questions. Weightage of marks to different forms. For example, here there are 5 types of question papers we are going to do. 5 sections. One is sentence answer in 1 or 2 words, then fill in the blanks, then match the following, then choose the best answer and true or false. These are belongs to objective type questions or 1 mark questions. Then short type answer also we are having, and the third one is essay type question. So totally 3 types. One is 1 mark question, second one is short answer, third one is essay type questions. Next one is scheme of options. So we must overall options are as well as options in each section. We must fix the options for each section in 1 mark or 2 mark and 5 mark. We can fix the options. Sections means the various sections available in the question paper. We already discussed it. What are usually 3 types of sections are available. One is 1 mark questions, second one is short term questions, third one is essay type questions. So there are 3 types of sections available in the question papers. The blueprint is the main concept and the main thing in the achievement test. In the blueprint, we must fix the objectives to be tested. What are the objectives we are going to test? Whether knowledge or understand or application or skill, which one we are going to testing through the achievement test, we must fix the objectives. And also subject matter. What are the subject matter? For example, if you are already I told, if we are having 5 lessons, then what are the lessons we are going to cover here? So this is known as subject matter to be covered. What are the subjects or what are the lessons we are going to cover in the achievement test? Third one is the form of questions. Form of questions means different types, different forms. Objective type question, essay type question, short answer type question. These 3 types are now known as form of questions. Designing and editing the question paper. According to blueprint, we must form the questions. First of all, we must frame the questions according to blueprint. In the blueprint, we must mention whether we are going to take in the knowledge level, understanding level, or application level, or skill level. Which level we are going to take the questions. When a particular question, we must fix and make the blueprint with a mark in the blueprint. The following points should be taken into account. First one is objective. Second one is complete knowledge in the subject. So there is a main point when we are designing the question paper. Assembling the questions on the basis of their form. For example, if we are having fill in the blanks question, we must make some fill in the blanks in the questions also. If we are taking the choose the best answer, we must give the options A, B, C, D, just like that. And also the very important thing is instruction to the candidates. So in each type of questions, above the question, when the, for example, if we are taking the true or false question, we must mention, we must indicate the students what the students are going to do in the particular session, whether write true or false or put the tick mark, just like that. We must give the instruction to the students, so that the instructions should be very clear. Then only the students can be adopt the examination very boldly. Administering that test. So that is a very important concept. Poor planning of the administrative process can lead the spurious result. This involves predetermining, among other things, time of the test, place of the test, and the given of instruction. So we must inform to the students what is the duration of the test, whether 1 hour or 1.5 hour or 2 hours. Just like that, we must initially inform to the students. And then the place of the test, where we are going to conduct an achievement test. Whether we are going to conduct achievement test in a classroom or lab or auditorium, anything, we must inform to the students. So initially we must inform the information given to the students. Then only we can get the clear and real values. Scoring key. The scoring is very, very important thing. Through the scoring key only we can get the clear allotment of marks and even correction from first students to last students. So in the scoring key, what are the things we want to mention? Number of points or steps expected. What are the expected points? If we expected 2 points, we must mention the 2 points. If we expect only 1 point, you can write it only 1 point, give the mark corresponding particular point. Then weightage of each of these points. So for example, if we are having some applications of sonar, for example, in applications of sonar there are 4 points. We wanted to give some important points for high marks, some important points for low marks. So we must mention particular point. That point should be equal to 2 marks. And if all other points are same, then each point carrying 1 mark, just like that. We must mention the particular point correspondingly, that corresponding mark also we must mention. Outline of each point. We need not to write the complete form of the answer. The important point, which point you need to write by the students, that point only can be written in the scoring key. So through the scoring key only, we can get the objective type of marking for all the students. Next, to evaluating the test. Reliability is very important for the test. If the score is high, then test is considered to be easy. If the score is very low, then the test will be considered as tough. So we must evaluate the answer script previously, then only we can find the test is very easy or tough. So we must form the question between these two edges, easy and tough. Question-wise analysis. Question-wise analysis helps to know the strength and weakness of the test. So totally the question papers and the blueprint, and to determine the content validity of the test. So question-wise analysis gives which question is very tough, which question is very long, very easy, which question is normal. So we can identify using these question-wise analysis only. For example, if we are conducting achievement test for 30 students, if nearly 25 students answering wrongly for a particular question, for example 10th question, then we can identify the 10th question is very tough for all the students. So we can change it, the particular question paper, particular question, 10th question we can change. So we can identify which question is tough for the student and which question is easy to the students. Then critical evaluation. At last, after setting the question papers, we must go through the question paper. That evaluation is known as critical evaluation. Critical evaluation of the test helps weed out the duplication. Sometimes questions may be duplicated. Same question may be repeated from fill in the blanks and also match the following and choose the best answer. Maybe same questions can be repeated. We must avoid this type of duplication and spelling mistakes that may exist in the question paper. We must go through the question paper, and the question paper we can get the suggestion of the question paper from senior faculties also. So it will be helpful to standardize our question paper. That's very, very important. Then item analysis. Item analysis enables the teacher to evaluate the effectiveness of the test item. The item analysis is a very, very important thing. The item analysis only we can identify which item is very strong, which item is very weak, we can identify. So here I gave one model achievement test question paper. Here first one is name of the school. Name of the school, Government Boys High School. You must write the full address of the school. Then name of the guide teacher. You should not write the name without any prefix. You should write whether Mr. or Mrs. or Doctor, just like that. Then you must write the name of the teacher. After the name of the teacher, you must mention the degree also. That's very important. Then name of the student teacher, your name of the student, because you are going to give the question paper to each student. The student must write their name in the question paper itself. Class and section, which section the students belongs to, we can mention. Here I mention for sample 9th standard and B section. Subject, we are going to take the question paper for science, and the unit is force, pressure, light, just like that. What are the titles you are choosing, you must mention. Date, at which date you are taking the questions, achievement test, that date must be written by the student. Time 1 hour, and total marks is 50. So this is a very important thing I already told. The instruction to the students: note, answer all questions, mark all the questions are given opposite to the questions. Answer all the questions in the question paper itself. So we need not to give some white sheets, because the students are going to write the answers in the question paper itself. You must provide sufficient space in the question paper. Part A. Here we are taking 5 questions, answer in one word. So that is the heading. So in the answer should be written below the question. First question, for example, what is the velocity of sound in air? That is the question. Below we must provide some space to write the answer. So in each question we must provide the same similar type of space to write the answer. Then fill in the blank. This here also I am taking 5 fill in the blanks questions. So 5 into 1 mark. Here we must give some sufficient space to write the answer itself, the question paper itself. Then third one is answer true or false. In the true or false, 5 into 1, 5 marks. So the student can strike out whether if the question is true, they can strike out the false, or false, they can strike out the true. So just like that, they can write the answer in the question paper itself. Then choose the best answer, fourth type. Here 15 into 1, 15 marks we are taking. Which option is correct? The alphabet should be written within the bracket. For example, unit of viscosity is Pascal. The alphabet is A. So we must write the A alphabet in the bracket. So there is a choose the best answer. Then match the following. The very important thing in the match the following is we must in this question paper, if you see 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 questions available in the left hand side, but the answers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number of answers should be higher than the number of questions. So this is a very important thing in the match the following. Write the following in 1 or 2 sentences. That is a 2 mark question. Write here, and last one is answer essay type question. So 1 into 5, 5 marks. Here content wise weightage. We are taking the lessons and we allot the marks in each area. 13 marks, 23 marks and 14 marks. So force, pressure, light, heat and electricity. From these lessons we are taking 13 marks. Changes around us, air and atomic structure, 23 marks. Sound lesson we are taking 14 marks. And objective wise analysis, weightage is allotted here as per our principles in section. We are giving the weightage. Knowledge is 25 mark, understanding is 20 marks, application is 3 mark and skill is 2 mark. So totally 5 mark. Totally 5 marks is splitted for the total question papers. Then the percentage is double of that. Knowledge is 50 marks, understanding 40 marks, application 6 marks and skill is 4 marks. And the question type, we have objective type question, we are taking 35 questions. So total marks is 35. Short answer is 10 marks and essay type is 5 marks. So totally 50 marks. Weightage of difficulty level, usually we must adopt this type of weightage of easy, average, difficult. The average student must be score high marks. For that purpose, we are giving weightage 25 marks and easy 13 mark and the difficulty level is 12 marks. So totally 50 marks we are having. This is the blueprint, which is the heart of the achievement test question paper. Here we are mentioning left side objective, knowledge, understanding, application, skill and total. The lessons also mentioned in the left hand side. OT means objective type question, ST means short type question, ET means essay type questions. Here the number of questions is mentioned within the bracket. So for example, force and pressure, heat and electricity, 3 bracket 3 we mention here. That means 3 1 mark questions in 3 questions. So that is mentioned in the bracket. So there is a blueprint. And this is the answer key, we already discussed it. What is the right answer? For example, first question answer is 331 meter per second. Corresponding mark we must mention as 1 mark. Total marks is 1. Just like that, you must write the answers of the 1 mark questions. For example, here you can see after 13 and 10, true or false, we mentioned true or false, just like that. So corresponding marks also we mention. In the case of 41 question, if you see after 37, 36 also, if we are having any 2 characteristics, 2 marks. Each characteristics have 1 mark. Similarly, for 37, we must mention in the answer key, surface area of the sphere is minimum. If students write like that, we must give 1 mark. Liquid drop of accurate spherical shape, we must give 1 mark. Totally 2 marks. So just like that, we must prepare the answer key. then the correction will be even for all the students. So this table mentioned here for question wise analysis. We can identify whether the question is taken in the knowledge level or understanding level or skill level or application level. So first in the content we must write the answer. After the answer we must mention which area we are choosing, knowledge, whether knowledge or understanding or application or skill. Then third column mentions objective type, whether short answer type or essay type. So that is a question based analysis. Through this analysis only we can identify how many marks in knowledge and how many marks in understand and how many marks in application and also skill. Thank you.